Hello, hello. Sorry, I accidentally broke the microphone a little bit. But it wouldn't be a BSV stream if we didn't have a little bit of scuff. I had to take this thing apart and figure out why the screw wasn't screwing. It wasn't connecting. Wasn't screwing in nicely and actually staying like stuck in there. Like it felt like the threading was stripped or something. But Chill Bill Volume 2. That's me. I'm Chill Bill. Welcome, Space. How are you?
Space is so cool. I love space.
We will see just where this evening takes us in the Lament of Innocence. Ooh, and I see a rat.
Oh shit! A rat!
Points are yummy. She goes from second to first, and then Space shoots up to first. Wait, what? Rat. And then Ratter is first. Everybody's first. Alright. I want to be first, too. I want to be the guy, too. Cal just did a flyby fart. Why are we our at name? Why are you your at names? What the fuck did... What did YouTube do? That's not just... That's not just what I'm saying, right? Yeah, what the fuck? Why are you guys your at name? That's so stupid. Well, hi, at space 9824. My name is ChillPill2556. And Ratter Tatter is Ratter Tatter and a ladder. Oh, wonderful. I can't wait to see what Keyshawn's is whenever he comes in. Cringe. For real, Ratter Tatter and a ladder is goated. For real, though. God, that accident was 4 years ago. Holy shit. My shins have healed nicely. No, my dirty little secret. No. Oh no. All right. Let's lament some innocence, shall we? Do. That should do nicely. Let me know how the volume is. I don't think I have to... I don't think I need to mute the desktop. Tell me if this sound is doubled up. Okay. Outstanding man, welcome. Yeah, for real. I don't know who anybody is now because YouTube has made it, like, at everybody's username. So, I'm not sure. Oh, shit. Wow, my stream is like super far behind. I'm still on the starting soon, or not starting soon screen. There we go. I just switched over to the gameplay one. Hello everyone. Happy to join you all for my favorite Castlevania, where it begin Lament of Innocence. I can't wait for us to dive into it with you all. So far, it is okay. I am not wowed by it, but I am also just starting out. So, we will see where things go. Whoop. Okay, that's that. That's my whippy. And my stronger whippy. Huh? God, my character model is scary. Equip list. The Whip of Alchemy. Oh yeah, it's the game where they forgot to turn on the lights. I wonder if there are... Okay, there are literally... This is so bare bones! Look at this shit! At least we can separate the background music and the sound effect volume. Ooh, vibration on, hell yeah. Wow, I can't... I was going to see if I could change that for you, Space, but it doesn't look like I can. And then there's some sort of guard thing. How do I activate that? That's some 2003 era options right there, right? You can do two thing. That's it. Okay, that's the one I wanted. Let me save, saving bitch. Now, to be fair, this is only area 1, so other areas might be brighter, but we'll see. Just gotta remind myself of all the controls, and let's go. Do you want sound, no sound, or view concept art? My favorite part about this, though, is the configurations is literally 4 buttons. It doesn't even include, like, L and R. That's so bare bones. Holy shit. That's hilarious. Now, where are we going? Oh, that's right. I was stuck in super slow-mo mode, which I realized after the fact it was the emulator, I mean the cromulator, that was stuck on slow-mo mode, and I don't know how to access those controls short of exiting out completely and going into the intro, or the boot up screen. So yeah, that was fun. But backing out and coming back in was a pretty easy fix. Well, instead of light attack and heavy attack, they have attack small or attack big. Do you want to attack bigly or smallly? I only want to attack small. I'm not greedy. What was it? There was... There we go. That was it. It's this big ol' heart. Get my heart on. And then... Which direction do I go? The controls are inverted. The map controls are inverted. It's crazy. Alright, doors unlocked. Let's see what's on the other side. Ooh, a hallway! Ow. Give me another purple. Eat my ass. Oh, that's right. That's how I replenish magic, is by doing that block thing. Oh yeah, chill, I had an idea, wanted to see what you think. After the Castlevania Gauntlet, what about Tomb Raider? Oh, Tomb Raider would be cool. I have not played a single one except for the remake. I would be totally down to play some Tomb Raider. That'd be a lot of fun. wouldn't really be a chilling experience, but it's definitely another gauntlet of games that I've never experienced before. It's the original series, the Legend series, and the Survivor series. Yeah, and I can play a lot of this stuff on the Switch, so yeah, I'm down. After we finish the PS2 Castlevanias, then we have the Bloodstained series, and we'll be officially done with all of the mainline Castlevania stuff, unless I were to do the Game Boy games and the old school side-scrollers, but I don't know if people would be interested in watching me play like Castlevania 3 on the NES or the terrible Castlevania The Adventure or whatever. The OG Tomb Raider is hella underrated. The platforming in that game is some of the best I've ever played. We'll see, because I also wanted to play the which ones came out on PS3 and PS4? Was that a specific series? It's like Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I think are those. Rather loved Rise of the Tomb Raider, the second one. The Survivor trilogy. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I remember Radder played all the way through the second one by yourself, 100%ed it, or at least close to. And then neither of us played Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I was also thinking about going through the Silent Hill series, because I've only played like 2 of those. Survivor Trilogy is good. It's very much an experience more than a game. Get my fat ass on this pedestal. Okay, is there another section that I'm missing here? The ice pick was my BFF in Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's actually hilarious how much time you have in those quick time event. Oh, in the Survivor series? Oh yeah. Dude, some of the failures of the quick times events are brutal as hell. Like the one where she gets like skewered through the bottom of the jaw with a spike. Oh my god. I like to just watch what happens if you make the if you miss a QTE. And it's funny because you just sit there forever. Oh, dude, for real though, like. It's intense. Some of the stuff that happens is just like, wow. I think they really wanted to differentiate themselves between Tomb Raider, the Survivor series, and Uncharted. Like, when Nathan Drake dies, it's usually like everything goes black or gray or whatever, and you hear like Sully go, "Kid!" And like that's the death thing. But Survivor or the like Tomb Raider series is like, uh-oh, you forgot to push left on this river. rapid thing, and now your boat is going to collide with something or other and explode, and we're going to like show Tomb Raider's arm on the screen just like blown off. It is just like, oh my god. Yeah, half of the fun of the Survivor series is just seeing how Lara is going to die next. Yeah, I'd be down to do that. I still really want to play through the mainline Silent Hill games, but I think I could take a break from horror and do some action. I think that'd be fun. As long as we're not doing like too many of the offshoots of Tomb Raider, as long as it just stays a series where we play, excuse me, the main line. Because I was also going to do just like the main line of Silent Hill as well. But you gotta try the original series, it's so fun. Oh, yeah, we would definitely start with that. Like I said, it's on the Switch, so I would just play it there. They have the trilogy. And then they have the one where they make Lara look really buxom. I don't remember what you said that was. I guess that would be the Legend series, where they basically take the Lara Croft portrayed by Angelina Jolie and make her the actual like character. They give her those big ass like DSLs, and she looks super like fake. Yeah, the Legend series was meh, but we still gotta play it. That's what I remember too about the Legend series, is like she looks super like Barbie doll plastic surgery. Like this is what, like it was like the developers were like, well, people see Lara Croft as a sex symbol, so let's just turn that up to 11. And then what's it called, the Survivor series came out, and it was like, she can still be sexy, but let's not make the sex appeal just like her personality. In my opinion, a definitive look for Lara was the Survivor series. Yep, I agree. So we had some weather come through last night. I don't know about out y'all's way, Space, but we had some thunderstorms come through, and they seem to have woken up Cal, maybe, but Ratter was up with him for something like 2.5 hours. And this morning... No, wait. No, I do want that. Oh, that's strange. Okay. And this morning when I woke him up, he would have gotten something like 5, maybe 6 hours of uninterrupted sleep, but it was booming just all night. So when I got him up this morning, he was whatever, but whenever Ratter was leaving for work around 10:30, he was just inconsolably grumpy, and no matter what I did, I tried distracting him with toys and reading books and snacks, and then last-ditch effort, I turned on one of my favorite things to have on just in the background on TV that isn't like super intrusive, or you gotta pay attention to it, or like is not like whatever. It's a walking tour of whatever place. And Cal likes watching people walk around and whatever. He was not having that either, so had to put him down for his nap early, about an hour early, and he slept through from like 11:30 to 3:30. He was a little bit sleepy. The Survivor Series made her sexy, but it was tasteful. Like, sure, her clothes would be a bit disheveled, but there was very little fan service. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like in the Legend series, she was very clearly like, here's some Botox lips, and here's a boob job, and she can't look, she can't have like blood on her or like any shit like that. Like, we can't make her dirty. She has to be perfect. And then the Survivor Series came along, and she's like, yeah, she's sexy, but also let's shove a wooden spike through the bottom of her jaw. Cal's mad I put the tower in the kitchen. Well, that seems silly. Yeah, it seems like he is definitely entering the terrible twos early. He is definitely getting a lot more upset as of late than he ever has. And he very much wants things to be a certain way. What's frustrating about him being in this state is, like, you try to, like, help him with whatever he's upset about, and all of a sudden, like, he's more upset because he wants to be the one to do the thing. And I totally understand that. Like, that's me and Radder to a T. But it's especially frustrating when it's a baby who has limited motor skills and the ability to express what is making them upset. Like, and so then it becomes a guessing game of, like, baby cries and tantrums and whatever. And it's just like, I want to help. I want to make this sound stop, but I don't know how. Because you can't say anything more than Eat my fire trail, dude. There we go. He said, Mama, this is just not... born. This is just not to be born. Blech. Just not to be born? I don't think I understand. I don't understand. Where am I going? Whip. Armor. I realize I haven't found, like, any armor yet. Am I supposed to have armor at this point? I don't want knives. No knives for me. Do. This way. Oh, I know what to do here. You think you're really gonna stump me, game? This is such a basic-ass puzzle. Okay, let's go see what the order is. Never heard the word born? Like the past tense of bear? Oh. Bear's an animal. This is just not to be born. Okay, woman, goat, goat, woman, goat. Woman, goat, goat, woman, goat. Woman, goat, goat, woman, goat. Woman, goat, goat. Woman, goat, goat. Woman, goat. Ha! Think you're clever, game? I know the difference between a woman and a goat. Go me. Take my crosses, bitches! The power of Christ compels ye to suck these nuts! Uh-oh. Crosses ran out. Need to re-up on my Jesus power. No! Why can these ghosts or skeletons teleport? They've never had that. It's never been a power of theirs. It's a delicate balance. You gotta keep him happy and healthy, but also it doesn't hurt for him to throw a fit every now and then. Just tan his hide if he starts acting out in public. It's gotta actually remove him from stuff. Something that always bothered me are parents who, like, let the kids continue to throw a tantrum, but they, like, in a restaurant or something, but they don't try to, like, remove them so they can, like, calm down and not bother everybody else. Or I don't know, 2025, if you take him to a psychologist or whatever in vogue these days, is in vogue these days, or whatever's in vogue these days. Oh my god. I got it eventually. Oh god! Swords! Yeah, those swords certainly do look evil. Extension 2. Oh, a extension 2. Man in midair. What the hell is all this that you dropped? Look at all that money. What the fuck? Why are swords so rich? Skeletons be over here, full ass body, and they drop like $1. And then I kill a magic sword and I break open an ATM. What the fuck? Oh, I guess. Clothes! I got a bloody cape. Oh, I gotta go into the menu. No. 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 Do I? Oh, I go over to armor? No. Cannot change equipment here. To equip, open the real-time window with the right analog stick and choose. What? What? Okay. What? You can't equip in the equip menu. You gotta go into the real-time menu. Otherwise, you look stupid. People say these days it's like a big no-no to spank your kids, but then I wonder how many of those people have ever had kids or raised kids or been around kids or for extended periods of time. I believe that there is a gentle balance. There are still people that go to physical punishment way too quickly before you ever discuss things with a child. That is very problematic. No. Out this way. And now I go to the character's left. And I can't get it. Oh, do I have to change the thing again? Woman, goat, goat, woman, goat. Oh, you know what? There was another one, wasn't there? Was it goat, woman, goat, goat, woman? Wow. I just fucking guessed on that one. Go me. HP max up, baby! I think there's an age range where spanking is appropriate when they're old enough to understand they've done wrong, but too young for you to sit them down and explain the thought process of why. Always gotta explain. For real, though. For reals. Wow. Sometimes Cal will say whoa and he sounds kind of like Kermit the Frog. He doesn't necessarily have... Oh god, I'm cursed. Okay. He doesn't have a extensive vocabulary, but he does have different ways of saying the same words, which are really funny. Like, he's got whoa, then he's also got whoa! Made it. Is that a save room? Is this some save room? Hell yeah, baby! Just in time for Chill's first pee break. We're making progress. Have I missed anything? I don't think so. Okay. I'll be right back after I tinkle winkle. Alright. Let's get back to it. Oh, select. You can't get away from the map screen using pause. That would make too much sense. You gotta push select a second time. Oh god! I'm very glad I saved. Well, shit. Apparently Banjo got some extra food. Ate all of ate all of Cal's leftover lunch. Ooh, that's a boss door if I've ever seen one. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, I don't like that penis monster. It's literally coming out of a vagina. Like, clit and everything. Oh my god. This is upsetting. And it breathes fire. Because of course it does. Popped one eyeball. And I'm dead. Yucky. No, for real. This is the first...
Leon!
Oh. This is like H.R. Geiger, but he really wanted you to know for sure that it's supposed to mean sex. Yeah, that's incredibly vulgar. Okay, I don't think I need to go this way just yet. I believe there is still... Well... No, I guess I do, because I've explored all over there. That's a locked door. I guess it is boss time. Ah. Blocks most enemies' attacks while gaining MP and hearts. Hopefully that's kind of boss design you could only get away with in 2003. I don't think in any Castlevania posts I've seen on Reddit anybody has mentioned this monster. This is clearly not a fan favorite. Okay, I think I need to take out the eyes. If I were to guess, I need to take out the eyes and then take out the penis monster. God. Really? Took out the eyeballs. Oh. Still other eyeballs. Alright, eyeball number 3. Eyeball number 4. And I'm gonna use it. What is going on? What is this? Oh god. Oh no. Oh, it's the real boss. Oh god! And now it becomes a game of whack-a-mole. Neato. Well, Radder got to take on a spider with some rockin' baps, and I get H.R. Geiger penis. Seems fair. And the penis is on fire. The dick is on fire! Neato! Slay the one-eyed dragon. Blue orb, you don't say. This is it. Oh no. What? The fact that it had a hood is what put it over the top. For real. And like I said, the things it was coming out of were just vaginas. Just straight up vaginas.
You've done well to come back. Is there
Thank
anything
you.
you need?
I love the exaggerated movements.
What would you like?
Let's see. You'll be able to be taken to the front of Ronaldo's house. That sounds useful. I want
Is this okay? Would you
I want a
like
couple
anything
of
else?
these. Is there sacrifice doll, white bishop, increase your defense temporarily. Is there no like I don't have any armor that I can buy from you?
Is this fine? Would you like anything else?
Is this fine?
Is this okay? Something else instead.
I think I'll take a
Is this
memorial
okay? Would you like
ticket.
anything else?
And then this is a relic. It is obliterated instead of you when your HP goes down to 0. That's neat. Plate blessed by the earth reduces damage from enemies by 5%.
Is this
I'll take
okay?
that.
Certainly.
It will increase your defense temporarily.
Is this okay?
Take that.
Certainly. Is that all? What would you
What
like
do I
today?
have to sell? Heart repair, memorial ticket.
Anything
No, I
else?
want to keep all these. Thank you.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Sacrificial doll sounds hella OP. So I go into here. Do I want... I guess I do want that. Divine Cross... Wait. What? Oh. So that was armor. The earth plate. Okay. And then an orb. Whoa! No way! Look at that shit. My favorite ability in games is when I respawn immediately after my health drops to 0. Is that, like, legit? Because I've been playing a roguelike called Ball Pit recently, and that's one of the things. You buy this certain thing to level up, and at a point it'll just be like when you die in a run, you have the opportunity to respawn with 1 health immediately after. And it's gotten me through a couple of runs at this point. Okay. But did I finish exploring that area? Really don't know. Alright, I guess we'll find out. One of my all-time favorite things in video games is a double jump or a wall jump. I love that. It's so satisfying. Oh, look at that. We did a thing. What did we do, though? I think that's the... Yeah, that's the training room. And then, what is this? I guess this is just the... room that shows you what you've defeated. Okay, then... God, I really just do not remember a whole lot about this game. Let me in. Seal formed by 5 monsters has been set here. Okay, so where do I go? Start the next thing. Over here? Isn't this where I came from? It is where I came from, so it should be back here. Wish I could change the camera. Oh, over here. Really don't think this is it. I think this is the training area. Sacrifice circle. Okay. Where am I now? Hall of Wonders. This has some Devil May Cry vibes, honestly. That might be another fun series to go through, is the Devil May Cry series. Including 2. That's the smoke and mirrors with these old games. The camera is fixed because they can only render half of the room. I believe that. Fine. Oh. It's down here. What is this? Is this like some sort of boss rush? Good, I can save. I haven't saved for a bit. Honestly, that sounds cheap as far as like getting a workaround, but I have to admire how old games did work around draw distance and like all that shit, like sealed by an especially enormous power. Draw distance and like things like Silent Hill, and they're like, you know what? Let's make it foggy. How about we make the fog a part of the lore? And so now it isn't just like a, well, we just couldn't render that much. It's now like a part of the game's lore, and it's like, oh, it's atmosphere. But it's actually, nah, we just couldn't draw more than 40 feet ahead of the main character. I don't know that game devs used to be magicians. I think game devs just used to be more creative with limited assets. Now they've got so many assets that let you see and do like anything. But back in the day, it's like, God, how do we change physics whenever you go into water? How about whenever you touch water, we just slow everything down to half speed, and then give you the ability to jump infinitely, and that's water physics. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Because it's like swimming. I like it. So yeah, they really had interesting stuff that they could do. I mean, yeah, that's what I meant. I wasn't literally implying they studied med. What? No! He implemented the dark arts into Glover. They implemented the fuck out of the dark arts into Glover 64. Ooh, something that I pre-ordered a billion years ago. The Analog 64 is about to come in. I'm super excited for this. It's like the SNES whatever analog thing I got from them that will take your games. It'll take your games and then up-res it to HD. And so now I could actually play Gulliver 64 original cartridge. It's actually wild when you see some of the shit they did for Mario Kart 64. Rather, apparently, our neighbors got a package of ours and didn't realize that it was our package, so they opened it. So they're going to put it on our porch, but they wanted to let us know that they accidentally opened it, thinking that it was theirs. What did you want me to tell people? How Cal lets us know when he's got a poopy diaper? So Radder wants me to tell you how our son indicates that he has a fun present for us. Whenever he has pooped his diaper, he will point to his nether region and go, "Ugh!" And this comes from Radder having taught him, or not taught him, but he picked up on whenever she would go in and open his diaper up and find a bunch of poop, she would always go, "Whoa, that's a lot of poo-poo." And so now, to indicate that he's pooped his diaper, Cal will just go, point. The open Ratter's ladder. No! Okay, I seriously don't know where to go now. You can't go out there. Oh, what's in here? Hall of Circles? Okay, let's see what's in the Hall of Circles. I didn't realize I didn't go over here. Oh, was this the training area? I think this was the training area. Okay. I don't need to do this. Okay, this was the training area. I legit don't remember how to get to the fucking castle. Do I ask my friend out here? Okay, buddy. When my baby sister was at the tail end of her diaper days, she got to where she would take her diaper off, wad it up, and throw it at me while shouting, "Change!" That's upsetting but hilarious. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's awful.
Welcome back. What would you like?
But it's also really funny, dude.
Something else
What do they
instead.
have?
Is this okay? Yes, certainly. Anything else? I appreciate your business.
Okay, so it is in the castle. What am I missing? Where's the painting I jump into to get to the next area? Wah, 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 wah. Hot pickle. It is. Needs ketchup. Yes, please. Keyshawn! Alright, yep. Hold on just a second. I gotta go grab my package. Alright, I'm back. Back to the... Oh. Shit. It's gone slow-mo again. How do I do this? Okay. Controller settings. Done grabbing your package? Yeah, it doesn't take too long. Alright. Just gonna do that. Start up again. Start file. Back. Is it this? No. Home deck. Documents. Y'all don't see this.
In an era.
Oh, no. It doesn't look pretty now either. Ryder made her version of, almond rice. Kind of. I just asked her to put an egg on top of it. When were kangaroos invented? Back in, 1974. Prime year for kangaroos. Maybe it is through here. No! But I didn't want to. So it is through there. Where are we off to? The garden forgotten by time. What does that sound like? It'd be like a really shitty straight to DVD, like Disney movie. What's this? Anti-small mystery something. Bye, guys. Try this one. How do you have an omelet on top? Anti what? It's just a way that the egg is prepared. Let's see. The Ghostly Theater. This sounds fun. Let's do this one. Oh, they all start off with skeletons with giant femurs. Never had an omelet-topped omelet? No, but I have a pizza topped with the pizza. That sounds good, honestly. Uh-oh. Nope, I got a couple on me. Fuck you, skeleton. Pizza Tower. That's a game that I wanted to like, but I just couldn't. Because it felt too, like... I don't know. it was sensory overload, the game. Like, I know it's trying to be like the classic Wario Land games, especially the one for GBA, but it's just so much color and so much, like, wackiness going on all the time. It was just... This isn't fun to... No, I'm just getting to be an old gamer. I'm just looking at this and I'm like, oh, it's just so much color and wacky, over-the-top animation and facial expressions, and everything is constantly stimulating you one way or another. Ah! You should play Ultra Kill. I've heard about Ultra Kill. Oh, okay. Anybody played Arc Raiders? Apparently that's a really good game, but I've never been into extraction shooters, so I'm not, like, really champing at the bit to play it. I also don't really have time, unfortunately, to play games with friends anymore. I didn't really do a lot of gaming with friends that wasn't like local co-op anyways, but I especially don't have time now. When presented with a freezer housing multiple Totino's pizzas, there are two types of people in the world. Those who cook multiple pizzas stacked on top of each other, and goddamn liars. That's true. Those Totino pizzas were like the best cheap food you could get from the frozen aisle. Oh god. Am I just supposed to jump over that? I can't destroy it. Maybe I'm not supposed to be here. I'm gonna guess that I'm not supposed to be here yet. It's usually a clear clear indication you're not supposed to be at a place when you can't even get past the second area. Totino's makes my head hurt. A lot of salt. Totino pizzas were a main staple for me in college. They were cheap and easy to make. Ah, not serum. You do flapjack configuration, burrito configuration. So many foods all in one. I was definitely a huge proponent of the what's it called? The burrito formulation. Roll that shit up and eat it. Smoke it if I could. Love this music. Certainly is a bop. Wrong. Uh-oh. Ghost Knight! Love ramen, vegetable, and chicken soup. I remember when I was in pharmacy school, my parents gave me a cookbook that was like 100 recipes to make with instant noodles. All of them were sad. But also, you don't have a lot of money to make real meals, so here it is. Hellhound. I don't like that sound. I'm not gonna lie, one of my least favorite things that video games do is making dog sounds too realistic whenever you heard them. Makes me upset. That was a thing that I really didn't like about Last of Us 2, was you had to murder dogs that totally didn't need to be murdered, but you're stuck in a QTE, so you gotta do it. I don't like that. Make everything realistic nowadays. I don't know what people do these days when they're poor. If I had poor money today, I'd starve to death, right? Used to be like, yeah, I got $5, so I can get 12 things of instant ramen and be good for a week. Now it's like, I got $5. If I had 5 more bucks, I could buy a single meal at McDonald's. $5 back then could give me like 40-pack of instant ramen. And then also, you had the aspect of the $5 thing would get you so much more fast food. Like the dollar menu at McDonald's was actually really robust with what you could get for $1. And then we also had $5 footlongs at Subway. Like, we had so many good options for people that couldn't afford a lot. And now we're just kind of stuck with, well, $5 will get you a fry. Remember the $5 footlong? Hell yeah. And it used to be $5, they would do like $5 footlong, any footlong on like a certain day of the week. Or they would do it a month. I remember the jingle was like $5 footlong, any, and then they would have like the entire month of February was $5 footlongs, and be like February, and yeah, now it's like $5 6-inch. Dude, when I was in college, I used to go to Sonic and could get gigantic breakfast burritos for $1. Yup. It's kind of funny that this is the stuff that we bring up, that we were able to afford as poor college students, and now as poor adults, we wax nostalgic on these really, really good fast food deals that they just won't give us anymore. Single $2.50 for Loco, and you're wasted for the night. Back when the formulation was with caffeine and everything. Oh yeah. And Subway used to be literally a foot long, and then they started shrinking them, claiming the foot long was just branding. Yeah, and now they're like 10-inch. And apparently, the bread is categorized as cake in the UK. The way that it's prepared. What kind of bread would you guys get if you went to Subway? I was always an Italian herbs and cheese. People today don't realize that food used to be much bigger. Everything was so gigantic for half the price. For real though. Like, forget about not being able to afford a house. At least when we couldn't afford things, we knew that we would be able to eat that night. Now, it's like, I went out and did a bi-monthly grocery trip today. And while I did get a fair amount, it wasn't like a whole lot, and it still costs like $200. I feel like everything that I got today, like 5-10 years ago, would have been $125 or so. Everything is just so goddamn expensive. What's in here? Oh, what the hell are you? A mad diver. Where are you, mad diver? Mad diver, you've been gone too long in the floor tiles. Let me whip you in the eye. No, no! Event item, ancient text number 4. You will know the false wall from the tapestry of the flying two-headed one. Inflation hates poor people. Everything hates poor people now. Especially the rich, even though they're like, well, the poor people are the ones that actually buy our shit. Sam and I will go to the grocery store weekly and leave with a week's worth of recipes and everyday groceries for 2 people for under $100 total. I'm just saying you have to have a stupid amount of money to eat well these days. Now it easily double. Okay, so that's a tip for later on. That's nice. I was kind of hoping it was a save room, but here we are. Wait. Spend over 100 every trip to the store and end up with no more groceries than I can carry up the stairs in one trip. Yeah. Woo! A map. I like maps. Want to go up to the second floor yet? Still haven't explored a lot of the first floor. I guess that's not the tapestry of the two-headed one. It's like a tapestry of monkeys sitting on the back of a lion. What's in here? Ooh. Meh. I like my cross. You can place and mark on the... Hit me, bitch. Learned a new technique. Draw up. Draws in lightweight enemies for attack. Okay, let's try it out. Oh shit. That's pretty sick. You guys keep coming back though. Just basic shit. Apples, $5. Bread, $5. Eggs, $8. Razors, $30. Toilet paper, $20. Like, goddamn, bro. I don't think it was that long ago when where things were so affordable. Just recent few presidencies have done it. Pandemic kickstarted it all for sure. Yeah, and that wasn't even necessarily like a inflation thing. That was corporate greed becoming just the standard. So when people started increasing their prices during the pandemic, they didn't decrease them after the pandemic. They were like, well, people will pay $5 for a bag of Oreos now, so let's just leave it at that. And then inflation and tariffs come along, and they're like, no, well, now we actually have a reason to increase the price. But to be fair, these prices were already high enough to offset that cost to us, but we need to make more money. I really hate it when you can actually see, like, shrinkflation in real time. Like what you were saying, Space, about the foot-long sandwiches at Subway not being foot-long anymore, and saying it was just a trademark. Bullshit. It's both. It was both. But also, you open a bag of chips, and, like, 3/4 of it is air. The most recent one that we found was Ryder was opening a box of K-Pods to make some coffee the other day. And by the other day, I mean a while ago, but she opened it up and it was very clear that even though there was room for 12 in the box, they only gave her, what, 10? They gave her 10, even though there was space for another 2. It's like, that's not even being subtle about it. You can clearly see where there was space for the other ones that you completely omitted. Apples used to be gigantic compared to now. Yeah, even the produce is smaller. Almost read that as produce. Even the produce! I will say that something I wish that they gave you the option to do in this game is have a different way to get your magic back besides farming purple attacks. Just the other day I bought like a bag of chips and honey buns, and they're barely the size of my hand. I'm like, bro, they're gonna sell us fucking electrons. For real, man. Problem is this line must always go up mentality that our economy runs on. When you have already dominated the market and everybody basically has to shop at your store, you can't make the line go up. You go to McDonald's, Wendy's, and Checkers, getting their burgers now is smaller compared to Burger King. They kept their burgers large still. Really? I never eat at Burger King. I don't really eat at a lot of fast food places anymore, especially burger joints. And speaking of, apparently Wendy's has now said die and is closing down something like 400 of their stores because they can't keep up with inflation and tariffs and like all that shit. So now 400 stores worth of employees are just out of a job. You know what would be funny is if Wendy's tried to pull the same shit that Subway did about how footlong was just a turn of phrase. It was a trademark term of Subway, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't actually mean it's a foot long. What if Wendy's did the exact same thing with square burgers and they're like, no, square burger patty was actually just a trademark. It doesn't actually mean you get square burgers. No, but it does though? No, that was just a trademark. God damn. Okay, it is slowing down again. Oh, I saw that now Microsoft is basically forcing AI agents on every device. They said they want to have billions of AI agents in the wild that they can use to create an AI army, basically. And no, you can't turn it off in this update. Not completely. They're calling it Agentic OS? Whatever, man. I'm so over AI being implemented in just like literally everything. Yeah, Ryder's saying that she doesn't like how every single platform of anything has its own AI crap now and you can't escape it. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but also I'm gonna see if I can figure out what it is on the PC SX2 that keeps on making this go into slowdown time. Unless... is there... I can make notes. Neato. Okay, I will be right back. Give me just a sec. Alright, we are back. So I figured it out. In order to slow down time, we can bring up our virtual thing here and do a shift tab and get out. Whoop. Actually, that speeds shit up. Alright. But if we just do tab, it goes back to normal speed. Figured it out. So no longer will we get stuck having to restart. Onward and upward. Full health. Okay, I'm gonna go. I want to explore all of this map before I head in. W chill. That's what they call me. W chill. Oh, you know what's not a W is this camera angle. Chill Pill, the fixer-upper. That's me. I can't wait to put up the Christmas lights this year. I've got a bunch of those smart lights, the Govee smart lights, where you can turn them on with the app and you can customize, if you wanted to, you can customize every individual bulb in the line, in the strand, and it's gonna be really cool because we're going to actually leave up the lights in the backyard that we're gonna string from one side to the other all year round. So we can just have like mood lighting back there. So I'm excited about that. I won't be doing anything with the eaves of the house like I have in years past, but I think that's okay. I don't need to. Here. And the last time I spend on Ladder Coon, the better. Should be a lot safer doing what I need to with the ladder this time around too, because I'll have a nice what's it called? Way to stabilize the ladder that isn't just like, okay, I don't think it'll move now. Seems like it won't move. Oh, it moved! How do I clearly am able to get behind this thing, like it's showing a damage whatever, but it's not letting me get in there. Do I have to kill everyone out here and then it'll let me damage the stupid statue? Out of my way. I seen those lights in the commercial. They look very awesome, and just using the phone to change the setting and display is just cool too. Yep, I agree. I don't know why. Back when I first tried this game, it did absolutely nothing for me. Maybe I need to give it another shot. Right now, I'm kind of meh on it. Like, it's got some good aspects to it, and other aspects are just kind of like... It feels very samey, is what I'm going to say. Like, it feels like I'll go to a room, the room will lock out until I kill a certain number of people, and then I'll go to the next room. Like, it's not bad, but it's not wowing. This game just feels like another Scuff 64 game. It does feel like the evolution of the 64 series. I agree. I will say I enjoy the movement in this one a lot more than the 64 series. That was my big problem. It felt samey. A lot of places felt straight up copy-pasted. The music is clearly doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Yeah, this soundtrack is really good. You're right. I also have, like, no attachment to this Belmont either. Like, even his character model is creepy looking. Like, his most prominent feature is his helmet hair. Leon Belmont. Oh, and thank you for dropping a Discord there, Space. Yes, anybody new, please come join our Discord. We stream a couple times a week. Every other week. And my partner Ratter is experiencing Dark Souls for the first time. She just recently beat the big-tittied spider Quelaag last night. And I am playing through the entire Castlevania series, and then also the Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. NES, whatever, like the 8-bit ones, and then the actual Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. So if that is something that you're interested in, please join us. Take a look at the playlist. I've got so many Castlevania games under my belt at this point. And yeah. So apparently Trump just called for the arrest and execution of Democratic lawmakers. It's all over the news. Yep, I saw that, and he's saying that they're going against the Constitution, but actually what the Democratic people are doing is upholding the Constitution and not giving in to the president's unconstitutional requests of utilizing, like, the Army and National Guard to police U.S. cities. And he's saying that that is against the Constitution, and that, I mean, at this point, he's just escalated his bullshit so much that it's like, he's done it so piecemeal that now that he's doing this stuff where he's like, well, if you don't get in trouble for this, then we're gonna just keep pushing the envelope so that I can get away with more and more. And this is yet another thing that's like, anybody else, like Obama, would have been removed in seconds from office if he did any sort of, like, inciting violence like this. Thank you. Seditious conspiracy punishable by death. Yeah. Yeah. Stupid. Could the Hamburgers just finally do their job and end this all? We know that it's going to happen. As soon as he's gone, you know that we're just going to get so many Republicans coming through and being like, I was against him from the start. Bet you Ted Cruz is going to be the very first one that comes through and it's like, I never liked the guy from the first debate that I had with him where he called my wife ugly, and I just said, ha ha ha, you're so right. Seems to be locked. I need a red Phoenix key. Ah! Thank you for your $25, doggo. There's no way he wasn't spoon-fed those words. Oh, yeah. Or actually, he said seditious behavior, not seditious conspiracy. Not like it really matters all that much. Yeah. Especially coming from the Commander-in-Chief. These are things that you should never be uttering, let alone posting on the internet for everybody to see. Jill always drops just bangers of jokes when I'm barely listening to the stream. I don't even know what joke I said, but thank you. Take that, you shit-ass skeleton! Triumphant Ratter. Ooh, that was a recent one. That was a Dark Souls quote. Holy shit. Streamlab with the recency bias. And Ratter says, yeah, and immediately after that, the skeleton made me eat my own shit. Which sounds very Ratter. No! Yep, sounds very Dark Souls when it says that. That's gotta be one of my favorite Ratter quotes. Holy shit. Give me your big girl vomit. Oh man, you should have been there, Outstanding, for that bit. She's fighting Quelaag, and when she says the big girl vomit, she means when the spider vomits up a bunch of molten lava for a longer period of time rather than just like a short burst. And she called it the big girl vomit and little girl vomit. Ratter does say the darndest things. You know what? Oh, I'm sorry. Not little girl vomit. It had to be baby girl vomit. Give me that vomit, baby girl. Were you not there for that, Keyshawn? I thought you were. Oh, that was a good one. You should just go back and watch the last 30 minutes of Ratter's stream yesterday. There was one fight that she had, one round that she was fighting Quelaag, and everything went wrong. She accidentally changed her item and her weapon, and so now she's like trying to throw a fireball instead of like guarding, and then she tries to back up and she goes into like a big old thing of lava, and then she thought she was dead, and then turns out she wasn't, and so then Quelaag does another stabby fuck you thing to her, and it was just very Looney Tunes. I fell asleep because I was dead ass trying my hardest to stay awake. The hell are these? Skeleton flower? Are you kidding me? What even are these enemies in this game? Learn new technique. During quickstep, guard and X. Wow. Now I can do a little tactical roll on top of rolling away like normal. I need my serum. Glad she didn't call in chill for help. I was about to be pissed. It was her finest hour. She locked in like never before and took down Big Girl Vomit Magoo. We got a heart max up. Look at me go. Now where do I go? Woke up and was like, damn, I missed a big fight. If only there was a way that you could go back and watch it. But alas, I don't think there is. You'll have to sign up for YouTube Premium or something. Whatever their new bullshit is. How do I get back up? Oh. There's a staircase over here. Probably start with that, huh? Whee! I wonder how long it'll be before they make you buy YouTube Premium and watch VODs. Oh, perish the thought. Perish the thought. Probably not too long. On-demand content? That'll be another $30 a month. I just have to rewind time. If I could turn back time. If I knew the rest of the words. No! Don't make me go buy the stinky skeleton flowers. Okay, they didn't do anything. They just looked at me menacingly. He's just standing there. Menacingly! Oh, I must be coming upon, like, a boss, maybe? There's no way. Way too soon for a boss. Uh-oh. Ow. Potion, another potion, and let's go. Learn a new technique. Vertical high tosses enemy into the air by slamming the ground. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Slam. 1, 2, 3. Neato. There we go. I will go this way. Radher does not need your help, Chill, for she is mighty. I think there is exactly one boss fight that she will need my help with, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be it. And you and I both know which boss fight that is. He certainly has learned Hoot Hoot. Honestly, I will be very surprised if she's able to do the fight that I'm thinking of by herself. Hi! Hi! Come up. Hi. Hi.
Just smile.
You want to say hi? You see yourself? Hi.
That's right.
Say hi.
Hi. Hi. Yeah.
Hi.
Good job.
Yeah.
Where's your eye? Yeah.
Eye.
Good job. Yeah.
Hi.
Where's your nose? Yeah.
Where's your hair?
Yeah.
Wow. He's
Where are
talking.
your toes? Toes. You even brought them up so the camera could see. Good job, Bubby. Yeah. Show everybody yes.
Yes.
Yes. Good job.
Tell people thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Can you show people more? I had to raise his little hand so you can see. Good job, Puppy. Give him full side. Prepping that Judy chop. The chosen. Now where's the mic? Oh, we need that one too. Yeah, he's doing some talking, mostly signing. Kaladin. He's controlling the map right now. Whoa. He's gonna eat the camera and the mic. Signing his name already? No, he's not signing his name. He knows thank you. He knows please. He's just rubbing your chest. Yeah.
So help.
How about help? Yeah. How about water? Yeah, good job. Oh, his double water. Can you show them mama? Can you show them mama? Yeah, mama, that's right. Where's Papa? Yeah, good job, Kaladin. He's doing so good. Dog.
Up.
Yeah, Couch is the little shy anime girl. You like point at whatever's hurting, but he just does it like this and that's it. But you're supposed to like do that on your knee or whatever's hurting. But it just kind of looks like he's a bashful little anime. He did do cat before. Whiskers.
What does the dog say?
What about owl? Yeah. He was doing that when we were walking down the stairs because I have a little owl decoration on the banister. Hello, Daddy. Say hello. Oh, was that loud in your ear?
No.
No, oh, sorry, that's the phone.
Hold on.
He doesn't have the phone, but he puts the phone up.
Say hello. Hello. Hello.
Very good. Who's there? Who are you talking to? You're turning. Solving quadratic equations in no time. Okay, Bubby. You wanna go play with your toys? Ow! Hello! Alright, say bye-bye, Papa. Say bye-bye. Ow! It's the same. He says it the same, but he does the way.
Just like off and on are both off. Alright. Alright. They're little parrots at that age. Yeah, we're now at the point where we need to be swearing less. Because he probably is going to start picking up on that shit. Gonna be the next president. He could be president now. Mr. President, what should we be doing about the invading forces from Iraq? Oh. That's your answer to everything, sir. Oh. Uh-uh. I like how when you kill the peeping eye, it just starts like having a seizure. It's like, oh my god! Wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, the language is going to come back to bite y'all at some point. Yep, that's where we gotta start. Fixing our own problems here. It's hard when you use fuck like a comma. Especially when Cal goes off to kindergarten and recites Jill's stream quotes. Oh, yeah. This is about to be a golem, isn't it? The word... The word meth is carved into the wall. Oh, that looks gouged out. Oh. So you have a glory hole for some monsters, and you have some words of encouragement to let you know what you're doing this for. You're doing it for meth, baby. Just put that monster dick in your mouth and suck like there's no tomorrow. Meth is in it for you, baby. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. We're not supposed to be in the meth hall yet. Why is that there? I don't know. It'll come into play sometime soon, I'm sure, but just out of context, that's fucking hilarious. Just put that monster dick in your mouth and suck like there's no tomorrow. Meth is in it for you, baby. Spaces added, quote number 470. Listen, the truth is the truth. Like, you can't fault me for that one. If you want the meth, you put the dick in your mouth, okay? Nothing comes easy. Especially meth dick. My comments are never... My comments are never wild. Never! I could be the next pope, okay? No, with my mouth I could be the next president, though. Let's see, into the hallway or over here? This is insane. Nothing is insane about this, Keyshawn. Quit acting like this is weird. You're making it weird. Oh god, floating swords! With bad breath! No! And money! Meth monster dick money! Chill gets louder the more awkward it gets. The volume is also what makes it awkward. Oh my god. It's a flame demon. Monsters. No, apple. I don't know, but that was the point that we reached with our phones last time, where we were like, well, guess it's time for a new one. How long have we had these? 3 years? Hi. Oh, little boy has a tape measure. You can't go one stream without saying something about dicks. Listen. There's so much to say about dicks. You know what? They come in different shapes and sizes and are super fun to talk about. Because they're silly. They're little meat tubes that squirt yogurt. Like, what's not to... Oh my god, I fell off the bridge! What's not to laugh at? What? What? Apparently the phrase meat tubes that squirt yogurt has upset Ratter. Your liberation is great. It makes me giggle. If you learn nothing else from these streams, just know that Chill had a colorful way of painting dicks. Never let him know you're eating ice cream. Lordy! Why is my wife always so upset with me? Ah! Okay, there's gotta be some sort of trick to this. I'm gonna guess that there's something that I collect somewhere else that makes getting across that bridge easier. Never show him you're scared. Never show weakness. Cal is playing with tape measures. He's got it to where it's fully extended out, and he's just kind of like whipping it around and bending the tape measure and stuff. And yesterday, Ryder decided to get him a toy tool set because yesterday he was trying to screw some screws with a plastic piece of corn. He was just using corn on the cob. He was using it as a screwdriver. Cal can watch his dad play in the shadows from sitting down near Dad. Yeah. Imagine explaining to Cal that he can't watch his mom and dad YouTube streams until he's 18, and even 18. Even 18 isn't old enough. Meth means death. Meth means death. E-meth means life. I don't think a child should ever know their parent referred to dicks. Me too. Just dude, dad chair. Gotcha. What a fun, colorful turn of phrase, right, guys? Ow. Max and Pito. I'm gonna fuck up these, whatever they are. Remember those quotes? Meth means death, and e-meth means life. A great quote. 470 never gets pulled while I'm still in this community. Oh, it will. You should do a exclamation point quote every single time you come in, just to see if you get 470 or not. Just put the monster dick in your mouth and suck like there's no tomorrow. Meth is in it for you, baby. Man, fuck you. Quote 435. Fuck you, Ryder. Just because. Well, now you are. Yeah, between Ryder's big girl vomit quote yesterday and my meth vomit meth quote today, we've gotten some good ones in the last 24 hours. Ooh, super potion. I got opal! I'm hopeful. We got opal. Whoa. Hi. Uh-oh. Bunch of stupid mad divers. They kind of look like liquors from the Resident Evil series. When the scorching statue is frozen, the defender will crumble. I've been using that DJ Bunny set to help wake him up in the morning. I'll try to be gentle and nice about waking him up, and then he won't move at all, even if I, like, try tickling his feet or whatever. And so it's like, fine, it's time for the air horn. Oh. Hot pickle. I got the Arctic Ring, a ring with magic to make you more resistant to ice attacks. Okay. Am I able to... yeah. I'm able to put that on accessory. So I got my bloody cape and my Arctic Ring. Hot pickle. I know that the thing said something about 2 heads, but that is not 2 heads. That's a Rorschach-ass fucking thing. That looks like, Mothman to me. Can you wait till you get the ice, can't wait till you get the Ice Whip magic upgrade. That elements come later. I have not seen anything come up that is just regular-ass whip attacks. Got the blue orb. I see Count Dooku. You can see that. Let's see. Is it this way? It is this way. Going this way. And then... oh. Okay. Oh, I must be able to get in there. Like the Clone Wars version with big ass nose, not the actual, like, Episode 1 Count Dooku. Was he in Episode 2? I don't remember the prequel trilogy very well. Oh, Jesus. I wanted to revisit the Star Wars in general whenever Cal started to get old enough to watch those, because I know that the Clone Wars... oh, Jesus. The Clone Wars cartoon was really, really good. And there were a bunch of things that came out, like The Mandalorian and all that, that I would like to watch, but just haven't watched it. Wanted to see if Cal likes the space thing or not. Oh God! Oh yeah, this is a pain to jump and not fall. I can see that. Oh hey, guess what we're getting close to? Metroid Prime 4, baby! Seen a lot of people trying to hate on it because of the NPC that is in like the beginning parts of the game or whatever. But it makes I have strong feelings that this guy is not going to be around the entire game, and everyone that's complaining about him is going to be like, oh, actually, that wasn't that bad. He was annoying, but he was only in the game for the first 20 minutes. But we'll see. I feel like boys these days don't have that much cool shit, but maybe I'm just old. Star Wars was better when I was a kid. I think Star Wars is better when everyone's a kid. That's the thing, like, it's super fantastic. It combines... Ooh, the E-tablet. Oh, I see. I see. I gotta go put it in the meth hole. I just noticed this on the game wall drawing. 2 death paintings below as you jumped up. Ooh. Foreshadowing? But yeah. Star Wars now, I'm just kind of like, yeah, it's good. But I remember watching the original trilogy when I was a kid and just being like, oh, this is so fucking cool. I didn't say fucking. This is so heckin' cool. And as I got older, I wasn't super into Star Wars that much. But it's kind of like one of those things, kind of like Disney and video games. Like, you got people like me that are super into video games as an adult. You got people that are super into like Disney still as an adult. You got people that are super into Star Wars as adults. Like, everybody knows that the adult version, or the adult sci-fi series or movies or whatever is Star Trek. Star Wars is more samurais in space. But Star Trek, if you want a sci-fi series, Star Trek is the way to go. Picard is still the best captain. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Make it so. I'll be happy with Prime 4 no matter what, because I've seen the bottom of the barrel with this franchise. Oh yeah, for real though. Like, when you look at Metroid Other M and you look at Prime 4, Prime 4 still looks like a fucking fun Metroid game, whereas Other M didn't even have like the fun factor to it. It was a bunch of cutscenes, it was shitting all over Samus's character, like, it was just a lot of stuff that's just like, I don't like this very much. Okay, let's see here. I've explored everything except for that room that needs a key. How do I go up a floor? I wasn't able to get across that room because of collapsing whatever. And I wasn't able to get into the secret room down there. Okay. Let's go see what E-Meth does. There's a point as a boy when you go from, oh sick, this game's got blasters, fighter jets, and no girls, to, oh sick, you can play as a girl. For real though. I enjoy playing as girls for 2 reasons. 1, they're pretty to look at, and 2, a lot of games that I play, I prefer speed over strength, and they usually give speed to the female characters. Insert the E-tablet! You never admit you're excited about playing as a girl, but deep down, you know the truth. Like in Mario Kart 64, I had to split the difference. I wanted to play as Peach, but my sister would always pick Peach, and I didn't want to get upset about that, so I would choose Yoshi. And she would make fun of me because it was the 90s, and anything that was effeminate that boys enjoyed playing as or doing was automatically considered gay. And since Yoshi had like rainbows and bullshit like that, she would just say that I play as the gayest character. And it's like, yeah, but I actually want to play as Peach. I wonder what she would have been like if I said I wanted to play as Peach back then. E-math. God forbid rainbows exist. Fractured light. No. Not fractured light. Refracted light. That's the phrase I'm looking for. What's really funny is my sister's students will actually call her out on the stuff that she would do to me as kids and the stuff that she would make fun of me for and whatever. She'll tell them a story of how she would torture me as a child, expecting to get laughs out of her students, and the students instead would be like, Miss Kelly, that's awful. Why did you do that to your brother? And then it just would backfire, and she'd be like, they made me feel so bad. And it's like, well, maybe you should have felt bad whenever you were doing the thing to me when we were kids. Like, one thing that she would do is she would take my favorite stuffed animal and throw it into the bathroom with all of the lights off. Because she knew that I didn't want to go into the bathroom if all the lights were off, because it would freak me out. She would throw them into the room and laugh, and then she told her students about that, and they were like, "That's awful." She's just like, "Oh, you guys are no fun." It's like, no, maybe what you did was just legitimately not nice. Teacher. Yes. Now, to be fair, she doesn't do that kind of shit with her students. She's a very, very good teacher. She would say that, oh, this is just sibling stuff, but the stuff that she did with me when we were kids, some of it was really, really not cool, but she thought it was hilarious. E-Meth is a boss, I'm dead. Ow. Ow. I have to hit him in his armpit. Exposed. Boil. Whatever the hell this is. Alright, is he dead now? Is he meth now, or is he still E-meth? I got a red orb! Bro! Fucking sweet! And that's the end of that.
Welcome.
Hi, buddy.
What would you like today?
I think I have something to sell.
Is this okay?
Couple opals, and I will keep the rest of it. What do you have to buy? Gonna need to replenish. Starlight Plate, magically sealed within, reduces damage from enemies by 10%.
Is this fine? Yes, certainly.
Sacrificial Doll, I will need some more potions.
Is this okay? Yes, certainly. Is this, would you like
Get
anything
a couple
else?
of those.
Is this okay? Yes,
Get
certainly.
a couple of those.
Is this? Yes, certainly.
Couple of
Anything
those, and I think we're good.
Come back anytime.
This truck is my favorite by far. Lotions and potions. Pedal. Alright, so where was that? Armor. What was the last thing? Reduces damage by 5%. When can I start applying? Hi! When can I start applying things to my whip, though? Okay. So that's 2 of the places down. 3 more to go. Good. Okay, we're making good progress. Good progress. I know Cal was hiding in the shadows as Dad was playing the game. Oh, he was. He just came over and shouted hi. He wants to say hi to everybody. I have a very strong feeling that Cal is going to end up being a much happier, outgoing person than I ever was. I also have to wonder if that would be a thing with, like, upbringing. There's going to be a lot of ifs with him, because I was raised with a sibling, and I was also raised in a family where, like, emotions were not to be talked about, and that's very much a thing that we're going to be doing with Cal, is whenever he feels sad or angry or whatever, actually talking about the emotions rather than saying, quit being sad. So it's going to be very interesting to see how he grows up versus how I or Ryder grew up. When I was younger, I would hug all of my teachers. Yeah, that's another thing is touch still bothers me a lot to this day because I wasn't held whenever I was upset as a child. And we are making sure to give Cal those emotional supports as much as possible. So he'll have that already. We all start out happy and outgoing until we realize we're living in a society with a lot of unhappy and socially maladjusted human beings. I think the point where we start to become unhappy is when we realize that adults were lying to us advertently or inadvertently about how they've got everything figured out and how the world is so was so much better when they were kids and blah blah blah, like all the stuff that they told us. Whenever we start to realize that they were given a better start and they squandered it, or they would ignore things about us growing up that should have been paid attention to, and then vice versa, I think that's when we start to become unhappy adults. But anyways, that is a conversation for another time.
I've been looking for this.
Oh, there it is.
It was in the trash can.
It was in the trash can.
Why, thank you, little grandma.
He must not like those socks. Anyways, join us again on Monday. Ryder is going to be exploring hell. I asked her what she thinks her next step should be, and she's like, well, I'm down here in hell. I may as well look around. So get excited for that. She's going to meet many, many disgusting friends. And then on Tuesday, I'll be continuing more Lament of Innocence. Meat tubes that shoot yogurt is stuck in my head. I hope it never leaves your head. If there's anything about this channel that haunts you for the rest of your days long after we've gone offline permanently, I hope meat tubes that shoot yogurt is a thing that will never leave you. It would make me very happy to know so. Just put the monster dick in your mouth and suck it like there's no tomorrow. Meth is in it for ya, baby. Chill pill today. Yeah, baby. Can I get another exclamation point quote, please? Space. So, yeah, that's what's coming up. Monday, more Dark Souls with Radder, and then Tuesday we'll be continuing more of this. Oh, that was supposed to be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were just really, really proud of that one. All right, do another one. Thank you. But you know, like we always say, night night. And I have heard a vampire bat, but a vampire rat? Come on. I've heard of a vampire bat, but a vampire rat? Come on. Incredulous Vey. Sweet, we'll catch you both on Monday, Tuesday. Thanks. We will see y'all later.
It's all ogre now.
Y'all have a good night. Good night, y'all.